Thank you very much, Senator Cardin and members of Congress joining us over here with Senator Hirono. Thank you for coming over today. Fresh out of Georgetown Law School, I went to work in the Illinois State Senate. I won't give you the decade, but it had something to do with the number 7. And we were dealing with issues. My first assignment was something called the Equal Rights Amendment. That was almost 50 years ago. They say to be a legislator you have to be patient, but this is ridiculous. It's time for us to get the job done. As Ben Cardin said, if you ask most Americans on the street, is there protection in our Constitution for women so they can't be discriminated against? They say, well, of course. That's as American as it gets. But they're wrong. The explicit prohibition of discrimination based on gender or sex is not in the Constitution and should be. The notion that we expired, the effort expired in its basic timetable is just plain wrong. We know that the 3 states that made the most recent difference were Nevada, 2017, Illinois, ratifying the ERA just a year later, and 2 years after that, Virginia became the 38th state, pushing the ERA past the threshold. As Senator Cardin mentioned, what we're dealing with here is a item or clause in the original resolution. Nothing in the Constitution prohibits us from declaring the ERA as law of the land as it should be. So we're going to get the job done. We're going to start in the Senate Judiciary Committee with a hearing so the people of America know what's at stake here and what we're really fighting for. And then we're going to bring it to the floor. And we're going to get a vote and people on the record as it should be. It's time for us to vote for equality. Thank you. My pleasure to introduce my colleague from the Senate Judiciary Committee and my friend, Senator Mazie Hirono.